Daniel, what's a little bit the origin of the PSK class? I know you've been involved in there. What actually did you do?
Well, you know the origin just as much as I do. It was a class that Louis here arranged for us, arranged for me in Quebec in 2016. We were just talking about this, and it was a straight Kanban class. And Louis said, "Hey Dan, why these Scrum.org people? Why don't you go and reach out and talk to them about doing something?" So he put me in contact with some people here, and the rest, as they say, is history. I mean, it just made a ton of sense that we work together and come up with a class like Professional Scrum with Kanban.
For sure. So if people watching would ask, what is one word to describe that PSK class? What would be that one word that you would say?
That's probably the easiest question that you're going to ask me today, and probably the easiest question we'll get in the class. The one word that we would use to describe Professional Scrum with Kanban is flow. The class is all about flow. What is flow? How to achieve flow? How to use it for just better process.
Great. So take us with us a little bit on how the class is made. Like it's a 2-day class. So what will students learn in that 2-day class? Will it be all about Kanban, or will we mix a little bit of Kanban with Scrum? How does it works out?
Yeah. So because it's called Professional Scrum with Kanban, we start with just level setting and making sure that everybody's on the same page in terms of what is Professional Scrum, because Professional Scrum is going to be the foundation of everything that we talk about in the class. Then we quickly transition over to some flow theory, like I said, kind of introducing the principles of flow and getting some real hands-on experience with flow. We do some flow simulations and things like that, and that's pretty much day one. By the end of day one, we hope everybody's just familiar with the basic concepts of Kanban and flow. And then day two is all about, okay, so now that we know what Professional Scrum is, and now we have some idea of what Kanban is, day two is really all putting them together and talking about how the events, roles, and artifacts of Scrum are potentially impacted or enhanced by taking a more flow approach.
Great. And one thing I do observe when I teach a class is that it's like there's an intro to Kanban, and at the same time, for people who have done Scrum for a few years or maybe a few projects, I find it's almost like, I would say, an advanced class for Scrum Masters or for people that like Scrum or Scrum practitioners. I find that the flow metrics is really a key point of the PSK. So I really invite you guys to check out that class. If you're looking to go to the next level with your Scrum classes, your Scrum course, I think the PSK would be a viable solution or viable idea.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. I mean, even when we talk about this a lot in the classes, it's possible to be doing Professional Scrum really well, but still have very, very fairly obvious opportunities for improvement, and that's really what we hope to get out of the class for sure.
All right, Daniel, thank you so much.
Merci beaucoup.